Welcome to our show, where we break down all the biggest stories happening in the world of MMA. Check it out. Jon Jones and Israel got into a big fight on Twitter. It all started when Israel wrote a mean message saying, "Are you still there?" Then Jones posted a picture of Israel getting knocked out in a kickboxing match. He wrote, "Stop wasting good air! Someone wake this guy up and change his diaper." Jones deleted that tweet later because Israel shot back saying, "Did he post something and then delete it? I got knocked out once and I never let that happen again." But how many times have you been arrested? How many times did you fail drug tests? How many times did they take your championship belt away from you? You never learned from your mistakes, you cheater. Wow, these two are set to face off at UFC 282 in March. Who do you think is going to win? Will it be the knockout artist Israel or the skilled mixed martial artist Bones Jones? Comment down below and let me know. Israel talked about his upcoming fight with Paulo Costa in an interview with AG Fight. He said the fight will be super easy and he can't wait for it. This is going to be easy, I won't lie to you. This guy won't just stand there looking at me like a statue. He's going to come forward really hard and fast. He's going to charge at me like a crazy bull, and I'm excited about that. He's beaten lots of people just because they stand there and watch. When you look at all his best moments and fights, the people he's beating up aren't moving around much. They're just standing still or stuck in one place. But this fight is different. The way I move my feet is different. The way I move my head is different. Even the way I hit people is different, you know. Tell me, who has he fought that gave him different looks and made him think twice? I can't think of anyone. Your wife started a little bit, but then she decided, I'm just gonna put him away, and started throwing spinning moves that didn't even come from his basic punches. This is going to be fun. I can't wait for this fight. Stipe Miocic talks about his future in the UFC. Speaking to ESPN, Miocic said, "Listen, you have to follow the rules. People say I'm being a bad guy or whatever. Whatever. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not fighting because of my contract, and I'm not fighting because of this. I just had a baby, and my wife is pregnant. We're going to have a 2-year-old and a newborn. I'm committed to being a father and husband. That's what's most important to me. I'm so lucky to be in this position and able to fight and do all these amazing things. But family comes first. Family is everything to me. I love the UFC, Dana White, Hunter Campbell, everybody. But if they can't do the right thing by me, I'll be gone. Not forever. Just until they do the right thing. I'm not leaving like that. I'm not running away from anybody. I'm here. I'm just waiting." Daniel Cormier talked about Stipe Miocic in an interview with Ariel Helwani. He said that if he fixes the mistake he made in their second fight, Stipe will be in big trouble. "I think right now he's being a firefighter, which is way more important. That's what he should be worried about right now, but he doesn't want to fight me. Maybe he doesn't want to talk about it, but I beat him up for a good 20 minutes. Those guys didn't want to fight me either. What if you can't punch me in the stomach next time? Then what is he going to do? It would be very hard to think about fighting again when he knows that if I'm healthy and I fix this little problem I have, he'll have a lot of trouble. He's doing the right thing, worrying about the virus. I get it. I do believe that he's being real when he says he's just worried about that other stuff. Most people aren't like that. Not everybody's still thinking about fights. Not everyone is just sitting there thinking about when they're going to fight next, especially a guy like Stipe, who has made money, and his money probably goes pretty far living in Ohio. So he can focus on lots of different things right now, instead of worrying about when the next fight should be." Anthony Smith talked about Jon Jones getting arrested for drunk driving. He said he thinks Jon Jones will keep having problems outside of fighting. Talking to MMA Fighting, he said, "I've done the things that Jon Jones has done. I've been in a drunk driving accident when I was the driver. I've gotten arrested multiple times for drunk driving. I've been in jail before. None of that stuff changed until I was ready to change. That was it. I don't hide it. Jon is trying to hide from everything. Until you can be a man with your head up high and say, you know what, I messed up and I'm done being a screw-up, nothing is going to change. You see fans saying the UFC needs to do this, the UFC needs to do that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do until he's ready to change himself. It's like every self-help book you've ever read in your whole life, but it's the truth. I didn't change until I changed. We all know how this story's going to go. He's going to do his little rehab thing. He's going to come out and do a 45-minute interview. He's going to say sorry. He's going to say how he's going to change. He's going to talk about how he appreciates everybody, and then we're not going to hear from him for a little while. Then he's going to fight. He's going to win and thank everyone for sticking with him the whole time. And then a year later, we'll be starting over again. I know what mine was, and I know what it took for me to change, but it's not losing his title. It's not money, because he's already lost tons of money. It's